Hello class, welcome to week 3 of Counseling 545. I do apologize, I did not record a video last week with a holiday week and my kids getting off at school. It just slipped my mind, so I do apologize, but here we are in week 3. We do have our second Zoom meeting on Monday from 8 to 9 o'clock. We do hope you're able to attend to really dig into the topics a little bit more so. If you are not able to attend, there is a completion of the alternative assignment. I will work to post the recording probably likely Tuesday morning so that you can complete this as soon as you're able. Alright, when you go down here, you're going to see some additional resources from B&K, noting to read chapters 2 and 4, and at least one sample paper, one of these sample papers down here below. And you're going to find additional supports about the research project, the literature review resources, and additional supports. What do you have due this week? You have your literature review part 1. If you click on that, you're going to see here's a brief description. I'm not going to go into it too much, but basically this is starting your literature review, and as I mentioned in our first Zoom meeting, this is part of step 1 of working towards creating your final literature review part 3 that is due at the end of class. So what you notice, it's going to be 3 to 4 pages. You're going to talk about your topic of research. Think that this is going to eventually be your introduction for your literature review part 3. You're going to continue to build on it. So it notes there what you're going to include in that section. Then you are basically, as we noted in our first Zoom meeting, it's kind of like an annotated bibliography for the next part. You're going to find at least 6 scholarly resources related to your topic, and you're going to provide a summary including each of the bullet point below. Make sure that you also have your reference as well. Keep in mind, again, this is your diving point for this assignment. As you are working to create these summaries, start to think about different themes that you do see across the studies, because that's going to be the next jump to part 2. And I just like to say it now because I find it's easier for students to start thinking about that early on if possible. And then you also have your quiz number 3 due Sunday by midnight. That is it for this class this week. I hope to see you in class. If we look forward, you're going to see part 2 for the literature review is due next week as well. We're going to be expanding and writing a lot more, and there's different supports within that week as well. That is it. Have a great week and reach out as you need. Thank you.